Hey, what's going on, everyone? Here's the dollar. Still working from this top on a daily chart. Came all the way down, up back into the EMA 8, backed off. So now we got a falling star formed. We'll see how the next day opens. Look for anything coming down into support. Let's take a look at the week so far. Still coming down. We got support all the way down. And we got a monthly close coming up. Definitely closing above previous highs. Tomorrow's the last day. November. Time flies. Let's take a look at the 10-year bond, Treasury note. We got a 3-bar pattern here, all the way up into resistance, and so far it's backing off for the month. But pretty nice run on a daily chart. Got a reversal bar here. It's closing below the EMA 8, so watch out below the next support levels. And for the week, see how we're doing. Coming down a little bit. It's got a nice gap to fill. Coming back inside the pattern. S&P, same. That's for the week. For the day. So we got a nice little bounce today. So it's hanging in there. Came down even further and bounced all the way up and then came back in. For the month, closing here soon. Looks like a higher high. Dow Jones closing on its high still. Still going. So we had a high a couple days ago, but now it wants to make a move after the bounce off the EMA 8 on the daily chart. Look for previous low breaks. It's pretty slim, pretty steep angle. Look for it to come back down into support, previous highs, and then breaking previous lows on the way down. Looks like it lost gas here, opened up down, and came all the way down. It's just hanging 10. So far for the week, we got a spinning top. Let's see for the daily. See if this thing's turning over at all. Looks like a left shoulder, right shoulder scenario. Having a hard time on the hourly chart to get above previous lows. And for the last hour, it put in a reversal bar. Now, just top, spinning top. Here's a reversal bar. So let's see if we can take out these reversal bars on the way down. So far, it's looking a little sluggish, trying to get above, putting in a double top on the hourly chart. Looks like it's losing gas here, but we'll see what happens. Anything could happen. Looks like the NASDAQ is still hanging. High level consolidation. Up, down, crossing sideways. Look for previous high breaks, previous low breaks, coming back into support or breaking previous highs. Still hasn't made new highs yet. Like the S&P and the Dow have. Still trying. It's got a V bottom. Looks like it needs an opposing point to gather its legs. We do have an opposing point here. But this top pattern is having some trouble. Still above support levels. Need to get through resistance. A lot of tops here. See what happens for the month. Putting in a reversal bar. Almost clean as day, but got a little tiny wick on top. Could be a hanging man. We'll see if anything opens up next month on the top side or comes back in to support. Maybe creating a nasty hanging man there. So I'll keep an eye on that. Looks like crude bounced off support on the monthly chart. And a little burst of energy today. So it crossed over the EMA 813, came back in, support levels, bounced into the 34, consolidated sideways, came back in, and now we got a bullish piercing pattern on a daily chart. 2-bar pattern right there. Nice reversal bar here. Let's see if it'll break it on the upside. Breaks it on the upside. It's an inverted hammer, knocking out a bottom. Pretty nice head fake here as it made a double top and a tri-top here. Broke down below previous support line, came back in, and now it's on the verge of breaking up or down. I think I thought it was a bearish retracement, so let's see if it can close above 50. Got $2 to go. Otherwise, I'll have to stick with the bearish retracement scenario. And nice bounce off the monthly. I think that's it. All I can look at here, but looks like we got support. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, reverse head and shoulders. Look for previous high breaks. Otherwise, watch for pattern failures. Coal, there, a little bump in the coal. Could be a nice flat top breakout on coal. Nice W. Look for previous high breaks. It is putting in a double top so far, making this a triple top, but the week's not over. Let's see for the month. Nice high level consolidation after the run up. It's creating a nice little pattern. Trade outside the pattern. On the outside, that looks like a bullish pattern for the monthly chart. Shanghai Composite, still bullish. Little bump. been running for a while. Looks like some top action. Wicks pointing up. Could be getting weak. Nice break from the previous flat top. Running into resistance somewhere. Got resistance everywhere. Previous pattern, previous lows. Got a gap here shortly. It's got resistance. Lots of resistance coming up. But nice higher lows. Nice flat top break. Let's see. I can't tell much more than that. For the month, it's coming into resistance. The EMA 13 is right there, but it's on its highs. I got a previous top break at 3445. That's a long ways to go, but looks like it'll keep moving up. Higher lows. Stair step. Sideways consolidation. Got a lot of work to do, but it looks bullish from here. Nice pattern breakout. Come back into support. Gather its legs. Nikkei, C. Nikkei's closing on its highs too. Looks like a rounding top for the daily. It's got to cover that gap. See what happens if it covers and turns or covers and drops. Looks like it wants to fill the gap. Top of the gap is support. See that EMA8 sticking right there. Gold. Not out of the woods. Came back down today. Little retracement after its bullish run. It started to week off. Came back all the way back to shut it down and then bounced into the day. So let's look at that on the hourly chart. Very nice run up. Put in a higher low. A lower high. Sorry. Bearish flag here. 2-bar pattern, and it's just started from there. Looks like a consolidation in a pinch as the EMA8 crosses. We got this consolidation. Well, it's more like an accumulation right here above that EMA13. It's an hourly chart. Bullish. Bullish. Looks like it's a stair climber. See what happens. We need to close the month out pretty a lot better than we are. It's down today $5 even after the recovery. You never know, this thing can just keep going down. See any reversal bars. I see a spinning top. Could be a continuation top. Spinning tops on bottoms are continuations. That's why I'm concerned about that. Spinning tops at tops are tops, but spinning tops at bottoms could be continuations. It's got to take it out, try to take it out, and backed off. Worried that this thing's just going to keep going. It's got a lot. No real bounce yet on any since the election. All we have is yesterday. Let's see, 4 hours. 4 hours looks healthy. We got a 2-bar pattern here. Bullish. Came up, came back in, popped, came back into support. Almost broke down. 2-bar pattern, saved it, end of the day. See what happens. It's in a pinch. Gotta get above the SMA 34 for the month. Not closing on our lows. It's damn near close. We need a good run up tomorrow to get this thing back closer to the 34. Maybe the next month have a full reversal. But the bullish retracement is still intact for the monthly chart on gold. Still bullish. Just needs a little help. Same thing on silver. Let's take a look at the daily. This is more of a reverse head and shoulders bottom forming. You got the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder coming in. Look for a flat top break. Not sure if that's going to happen here anytime soon. Hourly. Looks like we've got a bullish retracement on the hourly. A 2-bar pattern run up, and then the retracement back in, and now the bounce. I'm going to go ahead and buy on support. Right on that 34, see if it'll grab me. Just paper trading. It's pretty convenient though on this hourly chart. Bullish across the 34, bullish retracement back in. Let's see if I can get picked up on the 34 support line. Pretty nice. I really like trading these indices on the 5-minute chart. So let's look at that. Let's raise this to there. There we go. It took me right at the edge of that body. Came down. Even if I would have stuck it further down, it probably would have grabbed me. But 5-minute chart. See if I can get a churn out of this. I'm buying into support on the hourly chart. So if it breaks down past hourly support line, then I know I made a mistake and I'm out. But otherwise, I bought into support, sell into resistance. Probably use this line right here. See how that goes. Good 7 points on the futures contract. Not a bad move. Come back to that in a moment. Let's check out copper. Copper's just being beat down after its run up. Let's see where that run up is coming from. We got a breakout on the previous pattern. So now we got a higher high, got a double top. Wants to come back into support, so I'll let it, but where's it going to stop? I think we got lots of support at 2.5 and a half. EMA 13 sitting right there on the daily chart. But I'm looking at this nasty candle right here. That's almost a perfect falling star. It's damn near perfect, except for that tiny little wick. But it's negligible. So we do have a top on copper on the daily chart. No reversal bars indicating otherwise on the way back up. It looks like a bearish piercing pattern forming. You got the run up and then the close in for the week. So it's got to close 50% of that previous candle, below 50% of that previous candle, to confirm a bearish piercing pattern weekly. And for the month, it's almost crossing that 34. If we can get above that 34 and consolidate above, we're going to be doing good for copper. So finally, copper runs for the month. And gold and silver is still having some trouble. Hopefully they can all turn around at the same time. Let's take a look at my trade. Nothing. I didn't win yet. Where are we? Still having a struggle. Need to get above. 5-minute chart. Let's take a look at GDX. Looks like GDX had a pretty hard time at the end of the day. Looks bearish on the hourly chart. For the day, it came all the way back in. Another double bottom. Came up. Made a double bottom. Came back through. And it looks like a little. Still consolidating. Coming off a double bottom. Moved across the EMA 8. Came back into the EMA 8 for support. So I'm looking at support here on GDX for daily chart. Double bottom. Looks like a bullish Harami forming on the weekly chart for GDX. Let's see how the week closes on that. Bullish Harami. I've got GXJ. Same thing. Got the body of that candle inside the previous candle. Looks like I got a little pinch outside of the body. Just a sliver. Looks like a bullish Harami still on a weekly chart. JNUG. Same thing. Nugget, same thing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I thought it was coming down. Nope. Back up. A little high level consolidation. Lots of wicks pointing up. Thinking it's going to come down after it loses some gas. Let's see. Oh. Nice daily reversal bar right there. Let's see how we open. If it takes it out, then we got a perfect hanging man right there. We do have a cross on the longer term. But if this opens up, this could be just another day in the hammer world. As it knocks out a bottom right over support. It moves on up. See what happens. Nice reversal bar though. Daily chart. And for the month, let's see how this bad boy's doing. Pretty volatile. Nice breakout. Came back into support. Looks like it wants to go higher. It just needs a little push. Gonna take out that double top there at 12. What else we got? See what CLF is doing. I figured it was going to retrace a little bit. It's coming over that 34 for a monthly close. It's awesome. Daily gap down into support. Look for a reversal bar. Let's see if we can find it. Looks like a gap and run. Gap and run down. Got a cross on the hourly chart. See if we can find any kind of reversal. Looks like a gap down into support levels. No reversal yet. Let's see if we can find anything. There's a reversal. There's a 2-bar reversal. Came back in. Looks maybe a AB bottom. 1, 2. Too early to tell though. Looks like it's falling apart. Let's see where it's going. Yeah, need to come back into support. Ran all the way up to 10. Wow. You want to keep 50% of this candle as support on a weekly chart, which will bring you back down into previous highs. If you can keep that, your momentum's still good for the next week. Watch 50% and below, as it might just crumble down. But you are working off a double top now. Let's see what else is moving. See where NAK is. If it came all the way back in yet, or no, not yet. Little high-level consolidation working. 4-hour chart came back in under support levels, did a bearish retracement. Look for previous low breaks. I wanted to pick this up near or around 1. Put in a lower high, high, lower high, lower high. It's in a pattern. Anything outside the pattern, see if we can catch it. Down below. That's pretty steep. So let's keep that one there. Looks pretty bearish from here. We got support at previous highs for NAK. That's pretty top heavy. It's already breaking down. Came back into support, popped, lower high it. Came back in, popped, bearish retraced right there. Looks like it wants to come down a little bit. See what happens. What else we got? I'm looking at this one to break out. Some crazy action on this thing. A lot of fluff. News came out. Oh, it looks like it's going to break out. Blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of fluff. Watch for some volume and a break above previous highs. I figured above 50 would be awesome. Take out this last point on the weekly chart, and then we got previous highs in around 60, and then another at 70. That's pretty low on volume. It hasn't moved much. NVDEF, all the good ones. Careful when you trade these. Low volume, high volatility, liable to lose a lot of money if you make the wrong decisions. So it looks like a full retracement on the bottom. Let's see how much. No, it's too. Daily chart. Let's see if we can find a reversal bar. Well, I had a reversal here, but it came all the way back in. No reversal yet. Doesn't feel like it, especially after that whipsaw there. For the week, looks like a little reversal bar forming. Inverted hammer. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Just having a hard time on that monthly chart. Keep moving the opposing point down and down and down. Seems got to turn around sometime at a higher low. a lower high. Looks like it can come down a little bit more. It's going to bounce sometime. Oh, GPL. Where's that one? GPL. Where is it? Looks like I bought this. And I'm up 11 points. Blah blah blah. I got a double bottom working. It's coming into resistance. It looks like. See if we can break outside that pattern. Nice move across the 34 just recently. I don't know what else. ASM. Let's see if we're getting. Oh, that got knocked down pretty good on that weekly chart. Damn. Nice gap. Got a hammer forming on the daily chart. Let's see if we can get a turnaround, get back above the gap resistance into previous lows. I think that's all I got today. Let's check out my silver buy. Nope. No turn yet. Besides, I think everything's stopped for the moment. So see how that turns out. So far, paper trading is just, you know, there's no money involved, so your emotions are cut out. So I might be winning a lot in my paper trading, but it's a lot different when you're trading real money. But anyways, it's a lot of fun trading the 5-minute chart on these movers. Thanks for subscribing. Share, like, and comment if you can. And hopefully my microphone is a lot better today. I'll see you guys.